You.
Big TOYO. Big
Yes, sir.
TOYO.
We in that
What's good,
building,
big
Dre?
dog? What's good, big dog?
We in the building, right?
Yeah. We in the building. We in the building.
Okay. It's Thursday. Y'all already know how we create on Thursday. It's like Friday around here. It's like Friday. When we get to Thursday, it's just like Friday. Y'all already know. Salute.
Salute.
See if they come in here, how they acting today. What you got? Jai Yard. What up? Salute. What we cooking on today? What we got? Dre, I heard you had what you got, Dre? I heard the last of it. I think you said you had something like some brisket, Dre.
Yeah, I got that brisket for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know why I'm minding your business. You should have just told me, man, mind your business just for the special table, man. Like, I can dig it. I'm always asking what y'all got. I can dig it. Shit. Shit. I still got fish, you know. I still got fish left. Somebody know if they want to cook the fish a different way today. I don't know. I got fish, still a lot of fish left. And couple bushels of crabs, some good crabs. Some good crabs if y'all want some crabs. Who's that? Fam, what's up, fam? Fam got the ribeyes and baked potatoes. Salute, Dorian. Big C, salute. Tony, acting real ignorant. Got a few 40s in the truck. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Tony. We got you. I got your back, bro. I got your back. You feel like showing off today? Go ahead and show off, bro. This your house too. Salute. Where that's at? Links, what's happening?
Salute.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Who else we got in the building? Let them come on in. Hey, you want me to drop the link, Dre, or you gonna drop it?
I got you, big dog.
Salute the King T. Yes, sir. Special table popping. We don't want that. What he said. TOYO, yeah, Dre got the special table pop. We don't want that old ass. All right. Take that. Yeah, okay. Y'all want the old ass fish? I got you, my nigga. I got you. Hey, shit. I might gotta stay away from the special table today. Y'all feel a little salty over there. I'm gonna just stay over here at the raw table. See what y'all talking about today. It's Friday. The link in the chat. If gentlemen want to come in and talk their shit, kick it with us or whatever. Go ahead, drive and shit. Take us down some subjects or whatever y'all want to do. Supreme Excellente. Salute. Emmy James in the building. King T, meet me at the special table. Oh, y'all, I got a gallon of liquor. All right. I think it's ready to be on between the royal table and the special table. Y'all that took fam over there. Fam be going over there lately. All right, okay. I see y'all. That's what's up. I ain't even gonna hate on y'all though. I'm not gonna hate on y'all because y'all building over there. Y'all building. You know, hey, y'all turning that joint into something. Y'all turning that joint into it. Hey, I love that. I ain't even gonna hate on y'all.
Hey,
I ain't gonna hate on y'all. Salute to y'all. Yeah.
We done pulled up with our own grill attached to the back of the Suburban, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need your grill, man.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Your little regular grill with your dogs over there.
Okay. Now they gave y'all props. Now all this raggedy shit you shooting over here at the raw table and all this other shit, you ain't gonna be doing all that though. Like you ain't gonna just be doing all that because you still at the cookout. Goddamn it, y'all motherfuckers be eating in the parking lot. Keep fucking with me. You talking too much shit. Eating the parking lot. You know what I mean? Like y'all still in here. Don't forget where the fuck y'all at. You know what I mean? Shit. I know y'all doing good. Goddamn it. Don't start smelling yourself. Y'all doing good. I'm gonna leave y'all alone though. Y'all popping. Hey. Let me, who's that? School crab. A case of Don Julio. Respado. Yes. And a few bones and ribeyes. Few T-bones and ribeyes. Salute, school crab. Salute. And it's freedom of choice, y'all. I know y'all like the I know y'all starting to like this special table now. The guys over there seem cool and stuff like that. So I noticed that a lot of y'all starting to gravitate over over there, whatever. Keep your ass on over there. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep your ass on. They eating good now. When them niggas start acting up and you start realizing, look, bag lunches and stuff over there. Don't try to slide back. Cause I see y'all over there proud, walking right past the royal table, saying, turning y'all nose down at me, huh? King D, Lil J, Young Fam, salute. Salute the Quick. Herders and Bulldogs, what's happening? Salute, bro. Yeah, y'all know how we treat Thursday, just like Friday around here. Y'all know I'm just playing with y'all. I got nothing but love for the special table. I got nothing but love. Let me see. Yeah, Tony. Mm-hmm. What I'm gonna talk about today? Oh, let me see what I'm gonna talk about today. There's a lot of things that can be talked about. I just want to keep it kosher. Keep it kosher, man. It's Thursday. You know what I mean? It's Thursday. So, you know, what y'all want to talk about for real? What y'all want to talk about? What's good? What's new? What's happening? What's good? Okay, we can start here. Because I think, let me just start here. Dre, don't Green Bay play tonight? Play Washington?
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Let me pull up the whole schedule. The whole schedule, so we can just click on that for a second. Yeah.
I think Green Bay play
you got
Packers tonight. Let me see with Mike Dan. No, I ain't say I had Green Bay. I'm telling you that Green Bay Dre, you fast too. Let me see, Mike Dan. I got that corner store bologna and government cheese. One day I'm getting my weight up to sit at the players' table. Mike Dan, you good? You good, Mike Dan? We can't hate on you, Mike Dan. We can't hate on. They love you. They love you in here, Mike Dan. They love you in here. So I ain't gonna hate on you. I ain't gonna hate on you with that bologna and cheese shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask you next time, though. Next time, just don't say that shit. Just go ahead and take your ass over to the special table with King T and them. Don't be telling us about no motherfucking bologna and government cheese. We don't need to know that. You know we don't need to know that unless you try to be funny. Shit, but salute to you anyway, Mike Dan. Salute. You know how I eat good. Nigga, I be hearing you over fat bills and shit talking about how you eat good. You not get one of them ladies. One of them ladies cook something for the cookout. Pause. You know, dig into your old black book. Tell you know, I know you got people cooking for you. So don't act like that. Salute back there. Oh man. Yeah, we want to take it easy and breezy today. It's like Friday. It's like the weekend. Salute to y'all. Y'all been humping. Y'all been getting it in all week. We've been here together all week. Pushing. You know, I always say, give yourself a pat on your back. You know, every day I see y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all made it, you know. Y'all made it back home, whatever. To share, to talk, to, you know, to fellowship with us and all that. So salute the work. Hey, don't mind me. Y'all know, don't mind me. Don't take Big Toyo serious. Just ride with me. You know what I mean? Like they say, chew the meat, spit out the bones, whatever they say. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody or nothing. Y'all already know that shit. You know? Right now, just try. Oh, okay, there they go out on the screen. Commanders and Green Bay. It's gonna be a good game. Who y'all think? I gotta go with the Commanders because I'm on public. I'm out in the public on the mic. Ain't no way I could get away with saying that I'm going with Green Bay. So y'all know I'm going with the Commanders. And that's just because from around here, and I don't need my head getting knocked off because I'm saying on public I'm carrying the Commanders. So salute DC. Let's get it. But it's gonna be a good game though. It should be a good game. You know, it should be a good game. Dre, I don't know why you didn't pull up FanDuel. You pulled up the TV schedule, son. But anyway, I guess I think they're giving them 3 points. I think Green Bay giving Washington 3 points, or it might be 3.5 by my By my calculations, I think it was 3.5 points. So you get more than a field goal with the Commanders, you know? So, you know, hey, what up, GB? Yes, sir. Some college games tonight, too. You got North Carolina State. North Carolina State should be playing, North Carolina State playing? Y'all forgive me. North Carolina State playing tonight, and you got Indiana playing tonight. Who North Carolina State playing? North Carolina State. That might be a good one too. That might be a good one too. It's North Carolina State versus somebody I can't really remember right now.
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. Okay, so that's a in-state rivalry joint. Niggas don't be talking about Wake Forest. That be from North Carolina. I don't be hearing him saying nothing about Wake Forest or whatever like that. I guess Wake Forest don't get no pub there. You see, Dre, what they like? All I hear, North Carolina and Duke. What they don't like Wake Forest?
Nah, they basketball all right, man. That's where Chris Paul was at.
Okay. Wake Forest was all right. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be so you see North Carolina State is giving Wake Forest 7.5. I took North Carolina State. And I also took well, you know Indiana is gonna be Indiana State. But I took the 48.5 points. I don't care. You're going to give me 48.5 points. I don't care. You're going to have to prove it to me. You give me 48. But yeah, I took the 48.5. And you know, it was I think you more than what you get for that for like $25, $50, Dre? What that look like? That look like what the shit is. I know it's at least I think it's at least a double up.
40, you make 40. You have to so they don't even got the money line going right now for that one. But I would add the money line in there too to try to get it up a little bit more than that, man. Because right now the odds plus 160.
And then you got you know, you also can freak that shit too. Like, you know what I mean? You could do the alternate. No, sometimes I go in there and dabble with the points and stuff. Like you could do the alternate points, alternate totals, you know, halftime. I dig in. I try to dig in. And that's Friday. That ain't even tonight. That's Friday. I'm glad you put that up there. That ain't tonight. That's tomorrow. That's what's up. What's on tonight? Is it something on? Is it one on tonight or both of them on Friday?
Is it no? 1 and 1. You got the NC State one, and then you got the Green Bay game on NFL. Let me go back.
So NC State today?
Yeah, that's today at 4:30. My time. It'll be 7:30.
Oh shit. I'm glad you put that up there. Yes, sir. I'm glad you put that up there.
I'm not logged in right now, so it won't show you the daily deals either. But the jackpot jump be good though. This jump right here, that jackpot jump. If you get your bet, you get your percentage of that $2 million. I played that. Yeah. I played that today. You play every day. I'm in there. I'm in there. You know I got all of them up top. I got all that, Dre. I got all that. I hit all of them. I'm in there. Yes, sir.
Is Parlay Dre back?
Yeah, he back, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm sitting here on my phone. I'm logged in on my phone. I've never logged in on my computer. I always do it for work. Me and my coworkers, we go to the little smoke spot and we be over there. You know what I'm saying? We call it cooking at work.
Shit, I was winning last night on baseball. I was winning last night on baseball. But who's your favorite baseball team? You like baseball? Who your favorite baseball team?
I don't really watch it, but if I was gonna watch it, Texas Rangers is where I'm going with. But it's funny you say that because they got that new thing on DraftKings where you got the ghost leg parlay where you can hit, 4 out of 5 and still get a cash out without even having to do the round robin. So yeah, man. That's
on DraftKings, right?
DraftKings, yeah.
Yeah, they don't got that on FanDuel. My cousin told me about that. I said that's a good one. You could lose one game and they still get you right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I ain't got that. Hey, somebody said, see, they got big love for Mike Dan. They told Mike Dan, man, go ahead and fry me up one of them sandwiches, yo. Hey, That's that's love for Mike Dan when the nigga ran all this good food at the cookout. He said, "Yo, Mike Dan, let me get one of the bologna and government cheese joints. Don't fry me one up." Salute that. Salute that. Salute that. I like that. I like that. I like that one. Shit. Oh man. Y'all good. Y'all good, man. Y'all good, man. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all do not mind me. Hey, y'all boys is good. Y'all boys is good. Dre, what you looking at your bets? You concentrating? That's what you doing?
Yeah,
what you trying to figure out that? Hey, I smell you. I smell you. I feel you. Get that money, man. I feel you.
Sometimes you be calling out your bets too fast. Now, like, man, look, I would be dumb not to tell. Even if I just put a dollar on, I'd be dumb not to tell you because next thing I know, tomorrow you're gonna hear, yeah, I won. Dre, did you win? Nah, I ain't win. I be on here sounding like Supreme. Nah, I win last night.
Hey, you know what else they got? I'm gonna tell you what else you got to get on, Dre. They got a joint up there. You should see it up top called Your Way. Bet it your way. When you make up your own joint, you make up your own joint. Like it's called Bet Your Way. And it got, it's Bet Your Way. And you make your own thing up. You make your own thing up, yo. You make your own thing up. You might gotta go to the home screen.
Okay.
You make your own ticket up.
I like these ones too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, it's down there where you at. It's down there where you at. Matter of fact, it's down there where you at.
It's probably not
on that line that you on. It's where you got parlay builder and all that. It's on that column. Yeah. See where it say shit. What they got? Weekly specials? I don't know. You might got an Arizona jump. You might got an Arizona jump.
And like I said,
it'd be different. It'd be a little different.
I'm not gonna have everything available to me until I log in.
Yeah.
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 But now this is dope. Like, I like this. Man.
What is it?
Like what you doing right now? I like this, man. I got a cousin, man. You know, he won 6,500 last week, man. I would love to have y'all on here and kind of, you know what I'm saying, get some pre-made bet slips. You know what I'm saying?
He won 65 last week.
Yep.
Salute to him.
Nah, man, he ain't give me none of it, man. Bump it on.
Yeah, but like, cause you do stuff wrong. Like you on here saying the man won 6,500 now. People gonna be calling him asking for money. You know you wasn't supposed to do that. They know who you talking about. No, you weren't. You supposed to say somebody you know. Somebody.
I'm salty, man. I'm salty, bro.
I'm just messing with you. Shit, Mike Dad. Pressure. Oh, I didn't even know pressure to creep in here on me. Salute the pressure. Dang, Dre, I didn't know you could pull up this like this. That's fire right there. That's fire. Shit, I wish I told you. But that's all right. We gonna talk. Yeah. Shit, I'm looking at the screen and everything. But they got something that's called Bet Your Way, and you could go through the whole football joint, and you know it'll say stuff like who gonna have more yards, and it had the two quarterbacks that's playing in that game. You know, different things like that. You could build a whole ticket off that jump. I got one now. I got one in now that's like 30 to 1 on that jump. You know, I try to bet small money. I try to bet small money. I call that throwing a jab because I'm trying to feel something out. So I get like I bet some small money on some, you could call them long shot bets. You know what I mean? So where's though, and then I really get concentrating once the game start or when it get closer to game time. Like I do my little pre-bets and my little freestyle and this shit. But when it get to game time, because I live bet. So I use my premonition bets or whatever I think gonna happen. I put them in for small change. But as soon as the game start coming on, when the game come on, you the live bet, you can kind of see different things when the game start up. And you threw your jab out there so you can adjust shit. Like, which means like I got Washington. If I got Washington plus the 3.5, and then the game start and Washington go up. 7-0 real quick on Green Bay. They're gonna have Green Bay plus something now. They'll have Green Bay plus 5 or something like that. So I'll grab Green Bay plus 5 because now I'm gonna end up with Green Bay and Redskins plus points. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Dre? If I'm breaking it down right?
Yeah.
So you covering, it's like no way you can lose. There's no way you can lose on those type of bets. You know what I mean? Sometimes I try to trap myself in a winning situation. Sometimes I got to sacrifice the profit. But if I could trap myself in a winning situation where as though I know I'm going to win, either way, I'll take the little change. You know what I mean? So it's things like that you could do.
Yeah, I did that with the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. When I first signed up for FanDuel, they had for DraftKings they had you get the $200 worth of bets in $25 increments. So I just put 25 on both of them. I was like, hey, it cost me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when they gave it to Jake Paul, I still made $50 off of it. You know what I'm saying? Or I made a 20% profit.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I mean, that's what you're in it for, to make a profit. And your profit, so you got to think. I look at it like this: like once you lock it in, that's your money because you're gonna win. So imagine the millionaires or the people that's betting triple what you betting, like or two. You know what I mean? They might be betting like what you say you bet 25 or 50, whatever you say you buy. So imagine somebody who budgeted a little bigger, they might be betting 250. You see how people eating on free money out here when you got money, how you can make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like soccer and stuff like that, man. I had like $20 right on the soccer game, man. The payout was like 180 because it was I think it was like Manchester. They was playing like some nobody, right? Man, the game ended in a tie. I had every kind of way you could think of, and the game ended in a tie, bro.
Was you watching the game live?
Watching it live, man. And look, bro, what make it worse, Toyo, is this, man. If I had bet on the tie, it would have been more money than any of the other
Right. See, I learned a lot of shit from losing, Drake. Losing a lot. That's why I can tell you different things. You know what I mean? Because I used to gamble a lot, man. Atlantic City, all that shit. I used to be faithful up there all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Roulette. I done got kicked out of a couple casinos. They wouldn't let me get no more chips. Different things. So. Like roulette, I learned you get when you heavy betting, like roulette give you the best, like roulette and dice. Y'all might can check my stats. Roulette and dice. If you're in a casino, if you ask the casino, if you inquire about gambling in a casino, I think the highest percentages for you are on the blackjack table and roulette and the blackjack table. I think your highest percentages is. Well, one of them is close to 50%. One of them is close to 50%. That's the closest you're gonna get. That's the best type of odds you're gonna get, close to 50 up in that jump. But on the roulette table, you betting heavy. You can't forget to put something light on that 0 or 00. It's just like what you saying, Dre, on the tie. You know what I mean? You can't forget it. If you betting heavy, you throw like a couple dollars on that tie jump. Just when the case. Because that'll happen. That's them. You know what I'm saying? And I know you smelt it. I know you smelt it when it was coming. Like, man, they gonna tie. You smelt it. I know you smelt it.
Yeah, man. I did, man. But they had already locked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I was like, man, ooh.
Oh, they locked you out. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. That's one thing about I'm starting to notice too, through the gambling and losing and shit like that, that I'm starting to respect high-powered computers, the rich people computers. That's how they make more money than us. Our slow little systems and the internet get packed and we got to buffer because really, when you messing with money, the stock and all that type shit, it's about who pushed that button first. I don't know what button it is, but it's basically like who get it first. Like, you know what I mean? So if you got that, you got that computer that gets you in there, because them numbers change, don't they, Drake? You be ready to push the button and it locks you out. You know what I mean? So I'd be like, man, I bet you the people that got them good computers, they in there. They directing the traffic, really. The money direct the traffic. The numbers go up. They change the bets. I'll be like, wow. Hey, salute to y'all for listening to me, man. Just go through the betting thing. You know what I mean? But if y'all know how I go. If y'all want say y'all could throw y'all questions in the chat if it's something about dogs or anything, current events or anything, entertainment, whatever. Me and Dre just kicking it, trying to get some money.
Facts.
Shit.
Boy, TOYO cook, man. God, I told me more careful, man.
It's money out here to get. Man. But let me see what I was thinking about the dogs. What we've been talking about lately on the dogs. What's out in the community lately on the dogs? We still what we doing out here in the community as far as the dogs? What we talking about? Do y'all love all the dogs yet? Did y'all learn to love all the dogs yet? Did y'all learn to love your curs yet? Do y'all realize that y'all do y'all love them curs yet? Or y'all still think y'all ain't got curs? Y'all still think y'all got Mayday and Zebo and all that shit? Let me stop messing with y'all. Let me stop messing with y'all. Y'all know y'all got some beautiful dogs. Me too. I ain't gonna just say y'all, because I know y'all be like, this nigga always say, look, me too, got pretty curves. Let me stop messing with y'all, man. Athletic curves, athletic and pretty curves. Hey, I love y'all. Well-bred ass curves that's dressed up nice as shit. Nice ass paperwork, dressed up nice, good etiquette, good pronunciation ass curves. Good dressed to the T's ass curves. Let me stop, man. Hey, I'm gonna stop. Hey, do y'all like Precious and Little? Yes, sir. You might as well get ahead of it, Precious. Get ahead of it. Just get ahead of it. So I like that old timer, whoever said that. I always go back to that. That's like my home. That's like my what you call ace in the hole joke. That old timer, whoever he is, I need to know his name, because that's my exit joke. That old timer said they all curves. He said be surprised when they don't quit. You know what I mean? So whoever he was, I roll with him. I roll with him. Whoever he was. Whoever said that shit, I don't know who it is, but we need to find out his name. Because, like, that person seen a lot of dogs. He been around. Just by that statement, I say he seen a lot of dogs. He been around a lot of top-notch niggas, and he seen all they shit quit. He seen all of them had curves. Hey, man, you got to love it. You got to love the Bulldog guy. Oh, yeah. Hey, Supreme, that's when it hurt. When you get up to the 2K stud fee curves, that's when it hurt, bro. That's when it hurt. That's when you married. That's when you done got married to the lie. See, a lot of people don't want to admit that they married to the lie. No, you know, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You know, you married to it. Like some of us, like, you know, we hear out here, they say, look, man, when you find out that shit ain't working, man, just scrap it. Scrap your yard and blah, blah, blah. Man, them people that say that, man, it's easier said than done. You know, and everybody listen to it and they be like, yeah. But like, how many of y'all, because y'all know y'all like y'all dogs. Don't act like y'all don't like y'all dogs. Y'all been liking y'all dogs. So really, how many of y'all had the balls to really, once you realized or you smelt your shit wasn't no good, that you scrapped all your shit? Like you scrapped all of it and started over. You know, like now salute to the ones who really do that and who really searching for the truth and they really do that. But like, yo, that's just like we be talking about the dogs, man. Everybody don't do that, y'all. Everybody don't do that. You know what I mean? You know, niggas do like niggas do. They try to fix shit, try to put some duct tape on some shit, try to rig this up, try to make their shit better with what they got, and they just spent their money. It's gonna be a long time before they be like, man, I'm getting rid of it. You know how your wife tell you, man, just go throw that away. You still putting duct tape on the TV, the shit, boom. She like, man, let's get a new one. You like, you still trying, this still work, You know what I mean? Boom, it still work. You know, a lot of us is like that. So it take a long time for you to just go ahead and scrap it. And then, and then it kind of could break your spirit. It's called Bulldog. And it kind of could break your spirit because you didn't raise, I just say you raised one generation. You bought two good dogs, you know what I mean? Spent a couple thousand on the two dogs, you know what I mean? They well bred, you put them together. They well bred, you put them together. Now you got a litter of curs. You got 12 curs now. You got the parents that's curs, and you got 10 puppy curs. 10 puppy curs. You don't know. You don't. So you know, it takes some real bulldogging to, you know, get rid of that shit when you find out it ain't no shit. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be doing all the human nature shit. You're gonna be trying to rationalize why it's still alright. You're gonna try to be like, oh, they just hating on it. Why I'm gonna believe he say they ain't no good? They trying to say you're gonna be trying to rationalize everything, bro. You're gonna try to rationalize everything. So man, at the end of the day, that's why I say just get ahead of it and salute your curs and be proud of your curs. And you know, maybe you won't never find out they curs. But salute. That's just Big Toyo kicking it with y'all. That's all. 10 puppy curs. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Again, that brings me up when we talk about shit like that. That brings me up. You remember we was talking about, you know, the different eye you can get, and you know, God, the dude asked God, and like, you know, you've been around so many dogs. Can you look in their eyes? And he was like, yeah, it's a certain look in the eye. So my question now is, okay, if you got the eye to see the good ones, then you damn sure got the eye to see the bad ones. So is you saying something about them too when you put your eye on them? Is you say, oh my goodness, y'all boys the best. Hey, it's Friday. Salute the wolf. It's Friday, even though it's Thursday. Y'all already know when I roll like that. For sure. Anybody smoking up in here? Anybody smoking in here? Hey Dre, I know I'm a bad influence, but I can't wait till you get some peace. I know I'm a bad influence on you. You my bro though, but I can't wait till you get some peace. And you know you did your time and get some peace and come be smoking with me, and we can really be really tripping.
Yeah, Toyo. So my wife knew me before the military, right? And look, bro, she say she can't stand me when I smoke, man. So I'm gonna tell you right now, man. She swears up and down I'm a real goofy when I'm smoking, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I might not be able to come back.
My fault, Dre. My fault, Dre, for cutting you off. We got the superstar in the house. The superstar is back. You see who in the building?
Welsh. Brother Welsh in the building.
He come back shooting too. I'm back. I got tired of dating. Is the door open? Let the motherfucking door open for him. Let the door open for him. He talking about, do I got the time stamp on that? It still don't sound like you saying the right shit. But you know, come on in, bro. Come on in. We've been waiting for you to come back, bro. Put your best foot forward. Come on in. That's GB. That's GB up in here. Yeah. Salute GB.
They both came. Salute.
Oh, they came together, the package deal. I know they rolled together.
Now hold up. Now, Supreme. I sent you some shit. I'm still waiting on Dre and Big A to send y'all the boat schedule. I sent you some shit. The goddamn Supreme. Hold on to it, Supreme. Don't send it to Dre and them yet. I want them to find that boat schedule before you send that to them. Now, Toyo, me and you ain't locked no bet in. I'm still trying to figure out what bet me and you locked in that you keep talking about.
I mean, you're gonna use that backdoor joint, the word locked in. I mean, you know, I understand though. I just can't fly no bet with you because you doing that. You saying that we ain't locking in, nigga. How the fuck I'm gonna shake your hand on YouTube, nigga? I said bet. When you asked for the bet, I said bet. You know what I mean? But like, cool. I understand now. You won't get me again. Goddamn. And I told you nothing.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to figure out
we ain't gotta go do it. We ain't gotta go do it. I understand.
When do we agree on the bet?
Listen, bro, I'm a gambler, bro. We was talking to each other. Like, you could go in and do all the research, bro. You ain't gonna trap me in this game, Welsh. You know, you didn't pay up on the 20. We not gonna take this stretch this out. It's only 20, bro. It's only 20. Now, you can go ahead. You know you good over here. You know you good over here, but don't make like you ain't bet, bro. Don't do that. It's just making it look even more crazy.
You talking to a professional gambler. I'm trying to figure out when did we agree on the bet? You keep talking about some other shit. I'm asking you one question. When did we agree on the bet?
See that? That's what I ain't gonna do. That's what I ain't gonna do. So listen, I'm not gonna do that right there. I'm sure that it's on. You know, we did it live or whatever. So you know, every gambler in here, when they go back and see it, if they're interested and they go back and see it, they're gonna be like, yeah, they called a bet right there. That's crazy.
Well, I asked you to play the timestamp or post it or play it. I ain't get that yet. It's been what, a week?
Man, because I'm a gentleman about it.
I ain't no gentleman when it comes to bets. Show me a timestamp. Timestamp.
Now, if you make me go do a timestamp, if you make Big A dig in the files to get a timestamp, he gonna need money for his time to go find that. So it's gonna be more than 20 then. It's gonna be more than 20 then. Just because you stretching it out, it's ready to be more than 20 now because you stretching it out and trying to embarrass me at the cookout. Stop.
Scared money and excuses don't make money, big fella. All you doing is talking right now.
All right, okay. All right. You won on that one. You won on this conversation. That shit sounds sharp as shit. What you talking about? This sounds sharp as shit.
Hey, I'm a roulette player. I'm a roulette player. I do this for real. So, like I said, if I said it, I would have known I agreed on it, but I know me and you ain't locked no bet in.
All right, okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool too. That's cool too. That's cool. What we gonna talk about though today? Since you back, what we gonna talk about today? We miss you anyway.
I'm trying to figure out what y'all calling a well-bred dog. Y'all talking about what's a well-bred dog? That's that shit that people got to keep inbreeding on. What's a well-bred dog?
I say to your taste. I say everything is to your taste in the bulldog world. So that's where I'm at with it. You see, I like the broad stroke. It's whatever your taste is. A well-bred dog is what you think a well-bred dog at. It depends on what level of the game you in at the time. Everybody's aspect of things is always their aspect. Who are you or who am I to say it ain't? You know what I mean? But like, hey, you know, I ain't got to that level yet. I ain't got to that level. You know, maybe.
Hey, put one on the screen. What's a well-bred dog? Put one on the screen.
I already told you, any of them motherfuckers could be well-bred to me. So you tell me, put one on it. I'd rather you tell me an example of one that's not well-bred. Do that.
That's not well-bred?
Yeah, do one that's not well-bred. Everybody could do the other shit. Pull out one that you got nerve to say is not well-bred. Let me see what you talking about. Do you know a dog that's not well-bred?
I tend not to look at those dogs.
What would be those dogs you're not looking at? Tell me one that's not well-bred.
If I ain't looking at it, I can't tell you about it, Toyo.
Okay, so all you see is well-bred dogs then, huh?
That's
you ain't looking at nothing else. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like, where's something that you gonna call is not well-bred? Is that one up there? Is that one up there well-bred?
I mean,
I would say it is.
I mean, yeah, the formula is not. I mean, the way it's bred is that this pedigree is already locked in on something. So, I mean, you got Sonny in there 4 times in the 4th. Sonny is on the top and the bottom. And if we click on Sonny, who's a half sibling to him and who's related to him that's also in the pig. And then we got the Pit Island stuff. You click on that and see how that is. So this pedigree right here is just basically something somebody would use for a foundation, or if they was trying to line breed off of something while trying to keep certain things locked in.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say it's well bred, but it's you got the same dog in the 4th generation 4 times. And again, like I said, depending on if you click on him or the Pit Island dogs and you click on siblings, how many other close relatives are in this same pedigree? So what you got to think about when we say a well-bred dog, what is the purpose of that dog or that bloodline?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but like when you're saying well-bred dogs, isn't it relative to the person and what they're doing? You know, and what they're doing with that dog? You know, like what I'm saying. How you gonna look at it, a pedigree, and say it's not well-bred? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see a pedigree that you could look at and you say, man, that shit ain't well-bred. You know what I mean? I want to see that. Because, you know, everything you pull up, everything somebody pull up, you know, you can see, you're going to be able to see something that they could be looking for. Right or wrong. It ain't really a pedigree. It ain't really a pedigree that you could pull up that you can see like, man, what the hell is you, what did you, you know, like I want to see. Well, somebody gonna have an answer. Somebody gonna have an answer for it. They're gonna be like, well, this dog right here did this and boom, 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 and this. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't matter what that paper.
But you gotta remember, 90% of people in the American Pit Bull Terrier side show favoritism. They can't really look at other dogs and give fair judgment. 90% of these people have favoritism. So
yes, sir.
if me, I ain't even got to say nothing. People that talk to me on a regular basis know. So I ain't got to say that. But it's not too many people that can give you an honest opinion about other dogs. Because again, they might like nothing but Mayday. They might like nothing but Jeep Red Boy Rascal. So everything else is shit. So when you say a well-bred dog, and again, depending on who you're talking to, you're not going to get an honest answer.
So that's why I'm asking you, why the hell did you ask me that question when I just told you the same shit? So you try to put me in a trick bag when I told you, man, that shit is relative. That shit is relative. And then I didn't hear you co-sign like, yeah, Big Toyo, you're right, it's relative. But now you saying it's relative, God damn it. That's what I mean about you. Stop coming in here trying to trick on your mind. Me all the time, bro. Stop trying to trick me all the time, bro.
I got to see what's on your mind to see if you show up.
You people are trying to trick me. I told you I got love for you, man. Stop trying to trick me all the time, man. Stop the bullshit, man. What is that?
Nah, hey, Toyo, he do that shit, man. He try to send all them crazy ass pigs and wants you to figure out what's in common and all this shit, man. Let's be doing that shit, man.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to see if you're gonna try. He wasn't trying to see if you're gonna put your big hat on. If you're gonna try to put your big hat on and act like you somebody and shit, so he can shoot you down. Welsh, I ain't doing that. hey, I told you, I ain't nobody, nigga. Hey, listen.
Well, look. You said a well-bred dog. Okay, if I got gardening dogs, if I'm messing with, let's say NASCAR. And I'm just up there twice a year, every year, doing NASCAR breeders. 90% of them gonna say, "Boy, that thing bred like a motherfucker." How? How is it bred like a motherfucker? All you doing is adding more NASCAR. That ain't bred like a motherfucker. You just gathering on one fucking dog. So that's why I said that. You got see that breakdown. I like that breakdown. In the first 10 generations, you got NASCAR, goddamn, 7 times. Why? How was that well bred? Okay. Hold on. I like that. See, now you get more specific. All right. See, that's what I needed. So you saying them niggas that stacking up on certain things and then they saying that's well bred. You saying like how, yo, you just stacking up on the joints. All right, now boom, let's go from there. See, like, well, you doing both sides of the streets. Now we just both said that it could be well bred for the nigga that need the stacked up shit, right? Can't you find a purpose in that stacked up pedigree? I'm just asking, can you find a purpose in it? It might not be, they might not be using the right words. Like you said, that's not the term they should be using to you. Talking about it's well bred, you should just say, what should they call that type of animal? In your opinion, Welsh? Preserving.
Okay. Preserving. Thank you. I got you. So it's basically terms, and people be running with terms and regurgitating and saying terms and probably don't know what the terms mean. And when they talking, and it could probably kind of sound like noise to people like, you know, more like people like you that's into the correctness of things. But like, you know, the hot dogs and beans of it, like, you know, the man could still find something out there. If he's saying this, if he said, I guess I get what you're saying. They can't be saying well bred.
But see, when we say well bred, for
Mhm.
instance, let me give you an example. I got a female from Hard and Finish. She going to Bang 2026. You can find the pig Clarissa Shields. If you look at how that dog is bred, look at that breeding. Okay. Whatever successful from that is going to another set of dogs. And we keep moving forward from there. When you look at the formula between Bane and Macho Boo, and then what Heart and Finish 911 litter is, and then you got Bad Batch. If you look up under Macho Boo offspring on Welsh Kennels Bad Batch BG, you will see he bred that to some Jeep with some heavy bolio and other things to it. So when all of this is all sitting together, those are going to be well bred machines. It's not. Okay, put it this way. Everything has a little bit of boils in it. So even though we all got different programs, all of our dogs are going together with the best to best. So when it's all said and done, those different breedings that's taking place, that's how you making a well-bred dog. You stacking up on your favorite fucking dog do not make that pedigree no well-bred pedigree, bro.
Salute. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying when you broke it down to like you that's a preserve. That's something that you might be preserving something with. I understand that. Salute that. Hey Dre, if you can, I like how you put that bet up because we definitely need that money, Welsh. So it's still.
Hey, Toyo.
Yeah.
What you think? I'm gonna echo a little bit of that. What Will said, because sometimes those dogs that stacked up on one dog or two dogs, the pedigree look amazing, outstanding, next level, but the dog look like bullshit. So you ain't gonna be able to call. That's not a well bred dog that you got right there. You know what I'm saying? I think to be well bred, it gotta check the pedigree box and the phenotype box. So you gotta have a good product on the ground as well.
Yes, sir.
You know how you can just
point.
look at sometimes you can look at a dog and be like, that motherfucker put together. That he or she that's a good dog right there. You know what I'm saying? You might not know what it's bred like, what the bloodline on. You might can look at it and tell, maybe kind of tell what you think it come off of, but you don't know the pedigree.
Yes, sir.
But you can look at a dog sometimes and be like, that's a good dog right there.
Yes, sir. I salute that. I double down. Hold on, Welsh. Let me slide. Hold on, Welsh. Before you do that, what about this, Welsh? And I salute that, GB. What about this? Okay, Welsh and GB. Okay, you got a good dog, right? You got a good ass dog, like GB saying. You put your eyes on it, and you got a good dog. That paper, just because you got a good dog, that still doesn't mean the paperwork is showing that he's a well-bred dog, right? He could still come from a fucked up paperwork thing, right? Like even though he's a good dog, that doesn't make you go to the paperwork and say, oh, he's a well-bred dog just because he ended up being a good dog, right? You can still look at that paperwork and say, oh, that paperwork, you just lucked up with a good dog. This shit is like, I don't know what the fuck you did over here. Is I'm saying it right?
I mean, yeah, you're saying it right. That's why I tell people weight pulling contests is very important in the pit bull community. Well, weight pulling and hunting, because it don't matter how your pedigree is. Actually, in any physical sport with the dogs, it don't matter how it's bred. So that's what people, again, the paperwork is just for if you get in trouble, you could prove that the dog not stolen. You could register, leave your legacy behind that's documented, yada yada yada. People give the paperwork too much power. The paperwork is not competing. That's just how he bred, just like your birth certificate is how you bred. That's it. Nothing more. People just giving the paperwork too much power. It's just used for, it's a tool, just like money. It's just a tool. That's all it is.
I got it. Hey Dre, can you pull up home Snooty Boy? Pull up home Snooty Boy. I want Welsh's opinion on this pedigree. What is this? Is this a well-bred dog or is it preserving?
And just like NASCAR pedigree, NASCAR is a well-bred dog. Look at how he's bred. That's one of a pedigree I can say is a well-bred dog. You got a little bit of alligator.
This pedigree right here. This pedigree right here. I would say this pedigree is preserving something. You tell me what you see in this pedigree.
Rusty, Halo. I mean, it's preserving. I mean, it's what I'll just tell you what I would do with it. I just say that because I'm familiar with that pedigree anyway. So if it was me, that's a male or a female? That's a male. Is it a male, Toyo?
Yeah, that's a male.
Okay, I can't see the. Okay, I would if that's a male, I'd take that to a female off of Pit Island's Thug. I'd take it to a female. I'd take it to a female off of Gardner's Frank, or I'd take it to a female to some macho buck shit.
But you still ain't answered my question. What it look like? Is preserving or is it a well-bred dog or both?
Preserving. I said that the first time.
Okay. Okay.
Look at the four.
So I had a son and a daughter. I had a son and a daughter off that dog. I had a son and a daughter off that dog, and they end up being good dogs. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I had a son and a daughter of brother and sister. I was trying to. I took the male. I bred the male to some shit, 2 different shits, and I was gonna buy something for the female to get bred to. But the shit that I was trying to get, or my peoples was trying to get, the people was overseas taking too long. So I end up sticking the 2 dogs right in front of me. They was 2 good dogs. Now tell me, did I make a mistake or not? I took the brother and sister and bred them together. So I I took the brother and sister and that shit right there and stuck them together.
I mean,
I got 4 dogs. I got 4 dogs. Them 2 dogs was black off that shit. The brother and sister was black off that shit. Put them 2 together. I got 4 dogs. I got 2 reds, 1 black, and 1 brindle. Now I sent 1 down. I sent 2 of them back down North Carolina. 2 of them down. All of them did. All 4 of them joints is good today. One of them ain't around, but 3 of them still around. 3 of them still around. And it was just 4 dogs. And yeah, that's how I had. Yeah, that picture killing me. That picture killing the fuck out of me too. KT. That picture killing the fuck out of me too. I had to. I keep looking at that Joe. Somebody gonna get in trouble for that motherfucking dog up on the screen, ain't they?
Hey, Toyo.
Yeah.
Toyo, I don't feel like you did nothing wrong. You did what you had to do, and all you did was even better preserve your line and shit. The next breeding you can take it out. The way it looked to me, it was either about 75% one thing, you know what I'm saying? But it was a consistent one line of dogs though. Every dog in there had one name on it, you know what I'm saying? So you could once they set up like that, the gene pool so condensed, you could take it all the way out, or you could take it out with a little bit of something that's similar with yours in it, and you know, you didn't. Either way, I feel like you wouldn't have did nothing wrong.
Salute that, GB. Salute that. Man, Drake got that dog up there, man, and got that man behind that dog, man. Who is that dude, yo? Whoever he is, he getting in trouble like shit. That nigga got the whole.
Hey, though, Toyo, check this out, though.
What's
what
up?
about, see, you said something about that eye earlier. Well, not just, that was talking about looking in the dog eyes and seeing if you can see the fire in it. But I done been in situations where it's like that. A dog look like that. He got a he got a good, you know the good bloodline behind him, and you could take him and build him up and make him what he's supposed to be. But sometimes the dog how he look right there is so much a deterrent that you will pass on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes, sir. You said an excellent point. You know, that's just bad presentation to me. Like, that's just bad presentation more so. But when I was coming up, it was, believe it or not, I'm gonna give y'all something. When I was coming up in the 90s, you know, all through the 90s, when I was going around hollering at them big dog yards and shit like that, they good shit was looking like that. You know, and I was younger, so that shit deterred me. Like, I would end up buying the chubby pretty ass one for a light price when they already insinuating to me like, Slim, like, why you don't want to get this? So, but I just was so fucked up about the way it looked. I wasn't really listening to them. They really trying to tell me like, man, this the shit right here. Why are you getting this? You know, it just was the presentation. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with that. Like, you know what I mean? I couldn't deal with it. If it was such a good dog, I mean, but people in different areas keep their shit different. Some people keep them coming up in the 90s. Some people keep them underweight, a little underweight. Some people keep them overweight on the chain. So it's differences how them dog men used to keep them. And there be reasons why they keep them like that, because they know their family is of dogs. They like to keep them underweight for a reason. You'd be surprised how many dogs you seen like that dog he had on the screen that was well-bred dogs, excellent dogs that people would love to have. But you immediately, like me, I just knew where I come from, Slim, like that. You just need to package that motherfucker up better than that for me to spend my motherfucking money. You know what I mean? I don't care how good that dog is or whatever. You're not taking care of the dog, even though your style might be whatever. And I guess that's where they see. I guess that, but they kind of look at it as though they judge you as a dog man when you do that. They be like calling you green. They'll call you green because you overlooked that. But it ain't really that you being green. It's like, man, you giving me a problem already off the top, man. This motherfucker. You know, you used to this shit. I'm gonna have to bring this bitch back around or whatever, and work them back up. Like, cause it be totally different dogs. It be totally different dogs when they down like that and they go to a new yard and they down like that. I don't care how good they is. When they down like that, they might be good on your yard, but when you bring them to they might be good on that yard, but when you bring them to your yard, you ain't used to dealing with that or whatever. So it's you know, you go had to invest in them to get them back up presentable to see what you're working with, and then do something, whatever. But that's taking them through too many changes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of ties into the wild. Those old men, they like to keep their dogs closer to the wild. That's why you see them like that, unless they just broke and ain't got no money and just got them bitches starving. But usually it be a science to it. You keep them kind of hungry, so they stay hungry on the mental, on whatever. They stay kind of active, I guess, you know. So you keep them kind of in the wild, because you know the old heads believe they wasn't eating every day in the wild. They had to catch their shit or whatever. So you know, it's a lot of little things that go with that type shit. But like I say, like the chat saying, I would have to pass on that motherfucker. I would have to pass on that. That was a whole lot of talking I gave y'all to just say I was gonna pass on.
That's a nice dog right there. That's a nice dog right there. That dog bred nice. That dog bred nice.
Now see right there, when you say that, Welsh, that's what be fucking me up. So basically you see that paperwork right there, and that already got you digging in your motherfucking pockets.
No. I don't dig in my pockets based off the pedigree, big fella.
Okay, I got you. So you don't buy no puppies? You don't buy no puppies then? You don't buy no puppies then? You don't buy no puppies?
Yeah, I got puppies. What you mean?
I said you don't buy no puppies then? You never bought no puppies then?
Oh, I had before. Yeah, I had before, but I've been breeding my own dogs for a minute, bro.
Right.
It.
See, that's what I'm saying. Your level is different, but you be telling us, like, I be listening to you, Welsh. I know you smart. You be telling us you got to think about our community way. Though a lot of people ain't on your level, so you know you got to watch what you say. So like, you know, like the way you coming is like you talking about from an aspect of you already been building your own dog. You been already fucking with your own stuff. But what you saying when you look at that paperwork, Like, what about the puppy buys and shit like that? Before, the puppy buys and shit like that. How are they gonna find out they got a good dog? How they gonna find a good dog? The dog ain't grown, so they got to take a gamble.
I mean, everything is a gamble, but it's a difference between.
So if you was buying a puppy, the reason why I say you digging in your pockets, because if you was buying puppies and you seen that pedigree, you already digging in your pockets, bro. That's what it sounded like to me.
What I mean by that is every dog I have purchased or was given got added to the program, a part of a network. Meaning, no, I have not just gone and bought puppies because of how they was bred and yada yada yada. Any dog that came on this yard is a part of a network that's being added to something that's getting sent back to where it came from. So no, again, I don't do that. I don't do it. That's how you end up with a bunch of yard animals.
I got you. You be dropping jewels. I just got to get them out you sometime. You be dropping jewels, though.
That's a good look, though, Toyo, because shit, that's how most people going to acquire an animal is how it's bred. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Because well, see, that's true. That's true, Game Breaker. And the thing is, anybody that get a dog from me, they could go see multiple yards with a family of dogs, not just 2-3 dogs. You can go see the family of dogs. So it's the pedigree could be black and white, but when you get to their yard, every dog on the yard acting like a dog with a lit up pedigree. So again, a lot of these champion dogs throw a lot of fucking curves, and as time goes, it's so many breedings happening that just 2 years ago we was talking about a hot dog, but his ass couldn't produce, and now 2 years later ain't nobody talking about him no more. I ain't gonna put it out there like that, but if people think a little bit, they know what I'm talking about. It's again, that pedigree shit, that's just so you know your formula. I believe everybody should have their paperwork, but don't live by the paperwork, because the paperwork ain't in the woods. The paperwork should be in your safe. So it's just, again, I understand what Game Breaker's saying. I'm just saying for other people, because a lot of people get this paperwork shit too much power and forget at these weight pulling contests, the paperwork ain't hanging from the dog collar. The dog has the harness on and the dog is doing the work. So it's on you to go by what you've seen and move forward at the end of the day, whether you got paperwork or not.
Hey Dre, do we go over a little bit? Hold up. Hey, you know what? Hey, Tony and Hemi say they sound like a crackhead mentality, keeping them to the wild and keeping them underfed and shit. Hey, brothers, I'm telling you, when I was around on these James Edwards yard, other yards that I've been through, man, it's more than that. I seen dogs like that underweight. You dig what I'm saying? And even now, if you look back at some of these pictures of some of the famous dogs on their yards, when you catch them bitches don't be looking like they should be on no camera. And we just give them passes because they famous dogs and shit. But like, man, them dogs be looking, half crazy and shit. So I'm trying to tell you, the reasoning that, I inquired. I said, man, that joint look like it's sick. I asked, it looked like it's sick or whatever. Like, and they break it down, and maybe it was crackhead mentality because they breaking it down. Like, I told you the rationalization they gave me, keeping them closer to the wild, keeping them hungry, keeping them active. But and if you say it's a crackhead mentality, you got to also think, man, our dog foundation is on a lot of addicts. A lot of these famous dog owners and breeders were addicts. Like, I don't know if you don't know that, but like, so they maybe was spending the dog money on some yams and shit. Who knows? But like, yeah, crack all in the bulldog game. Crack and crystal meth and all that shit is all in the bulldog game. So, that's not act like it ain't in here. And I don't know if y'all trying to say me and Welsh up here hustling. Y'all say that's a hustler's mentality. Whatever. We just talking about it. Please don't Don't stamp us with the shit we talking about for us trying to just go through this shit. And I might be wrong. Y'all don't get mad at me for coming at y'all like that. I ain't coming at y'all like that. I'm just reading y'all shit and responding to it. We up here just talking about shit and cutting up the subject and shit, but we not stamping none of the shit. Like, I'm not stamping that dog looking like that. I ain't stamping that. I told y'all I would have passed up on a good dog if it looked like that. But I can understand it's still a good dog. Cause I don't got control over that man's environment and his pockets and how he treating his dog. You dig what I'm saying? And if I wanted that dog that bad, if I knew more about that dog, that fucking malnutrition dog on the screen right now, if I knew more about his family and enough about him, I would take that dog. I would buy that dog. If I knew more of him, I would take him and try to go around, and he would look different if my watch. But just off the presentation, but salute to y'all for real and kicking what y'all feel about this shit. Salute to Big Tony and Hemi. Always a pleasure.
Hey, Toyo. So I'm gonna give I'm doubling down on what you
Yes,
and
sir.
Will said. But just looking at that dog right there, just say if there was LT Trey, you know what I'm saying? And he looked like that, and like you said, if I knew, I went
Yeah,
on the man, I came on your yard, and I'm like, damn, Toyo, that's LT right? Why you got him looking like that? And you was like, man, I've been fucked up, I've been doing bad, or he might have got sick or something.
right.
He might have got sick or something. It could have been anything. Cause I'm just looking at
Yeah,
the dog. The dog don't got
yeah,
no matter in his eyes. His ears ain't fucked up. He just look malnourished. You know what I'm saying? He
right,
looks
right,
strong. He just look malnourished.
right.
This just coming from a guy that thinks he got an eye or think he knows something about a dog. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
if
yeah.
he give me a if I
He looked
like.
like I made.
No, that
I'm
motherfucker,
sorry,
that
bro. I'm
motherfucker
sorry
right
for cutting
there.
you off, play, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker right there. He done missed a lot of bowls. You know what I'm saying? He done missed a lot of bowls, but yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Let's,
I done seen one in a worse condition than that. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you could still, depending on why that dog looked like that, and like you said, what I know about the whole line of what he or she come out with, that's a male. What he come out for, shit, I might still want to get him. You know?
damn right. And historically speaking, I'm lying to y'all like a motherfucker. But I done seen dogs come in like that, and win.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
sir.
like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? It's just not,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just saying it ain't presentable to
Yes,
sell
sir.
it to a nigga that's coming around to sell it to a nigga. But like, far as the work, that might be with that line of dogs, like a Mayfield joint. He bringing that type shit down all the way like that, and he getting the best out of him. So like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you can still see he got shoulder muscles and he got ass in muscles and all that. So hey, don't let him surprise you if he take you out. But like I'm just saying, we ain't buying. Just off the presentation, our eyes looking at him like, man, I might get in trouble bringing this bitch home.
Man, you saying a mouthful, Big Toyo, and I'm gonna triple down on what you said earlier. I don't agree with that on the stream, but I agree with keeping your dogs at least a pound or two um underweight. And underweight is just me saying not fat. You know what I'm saying? Because when you using these dogs to go in the woods or get on the treadmill, if I got my best athlete fat, but I'm dealing with Toyo, and I know Toyo like to pop it all anytime, he might come over there today. And I just got through feeding him, whatever the case may be, and hey man, put him on the treadmill, let him see him run. And I got this motherfucker hog fat, and he don't. Man, I thought you said this motherfucker run 20 minutes. He already gassing at 5. That could deter you. That'll deter you from your favorite dog. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because of his
Yes, sir.
lackluster performance, but it's all on you though. I'm just saying we did these dogs athletes anyway. So you're not gonna. An athlete is never really overweight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree totally with you saying, and I read it, GB. Hey, what he say? SFK Fred on it. He on it. That nigga on this dog. He said, man, that motherfucker got 2 titties. This got to be a fake picture.
Hey, hey, K9, but the network is a very tight lit network. Game Breaker just got in there, so he can tell you it ain't no bullshit. But it's a very tight lit network that basically again, like I said, y'all gonna see a whole lot of new families of working dogs coming down from the old stuff, with a lot of new names on it, which me, Heart and Finish, Game Breaker just got in. He still got to cook up though. Bad Batch Kennels, you got a few. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. And like I said, y'all, for the people who say ain't nothing new and all that bullshit, y'all just sit back and watch. I got you. 2030. 2030 is the release of all that. So
salute that. Don't forget where you came from, even nigga, because we got love for you over here. So when y'all get right, don't try to show off on us, because we've been supporting you. We fuck with you, bro. We fuck with you. Well, get that. And I like how y'all networking in the community. I like that. H&F, MKM, all y'all guys.
Those dogs,
GB.
them dogs will not be 250. Just letting y'all know now. Them dogs will not be 250.
TOYO, this network become this Shogun Unlimited shit. I don't get to talk to Welch on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, what I'm just saying, without these chats, these platforms, I don't meet Welch. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's at a dog show or something. You know what I'm saying? But them be far and beyond. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I love it. I salute y'all just networking and cooking, man. Cooking. I love that shit when y'all talking y'all shit.
I want to say something though.
Go ahead,
before
bro.
we get off, what you got to say? He said a while ago it could have been an AI from the dog male and having the tits. Well, I'm gonna say when you start what Will said, when you start preserving and doubling down, you might start, a lot of people don't pay attention to this. I'm just one that pay attention. Yeah, I done seen a lot of male dogs with the titties under there. You say, where they come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They start getting expressed. They start getting expressed when you start compressing shit. When you start compressing shit, you might get some hermaphrodites, whatever you call that shit.
Let me know something then. I'm just saying.
Yeah. When you start compressing, no, you on it. When you start compressing and shit, you're gonna start seeing different things. That's how you know if you're going too far or not. So you're going too far in that motherfucker.
Right, because I felt the same way when I first seen it. And I said, what is this?
Sometimes they be screaming for it out. When you hear people say they screaming for it out, it be shit like that. They saying you seeing that motherfucker certain shit that's screaming to you like, nigga, give me an out. Give me an out. Nigga, I'm turning into a girl. I'm a half a girl, half a boy out this bitch. You need to give me an out so I could start consolidating shit back up. But like on that note, y'all, a hell of a cook up today. We had the superstar Welsh came back to the home front. Salute Welsh and GB, straight motherfucking Pro Bowl, Bulldog and Pro Bowl nigga. Salute y'all niggas, man. It's your brother Big Toyo. Like I always say, y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. Y'all go ahead and make y'all rounds, bro.
And y'all know somebody get the dough. We at the Cookout with Big Toyo, man. Salute Will, salute Shogun Dre for letting us ride a little bit, man. We just had to ride a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We was almost there. We went a couple miles over, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, we at the Cookout, man. Salute everybody, man.
Welsh don't even tell y'all where he at. He just be like, y'all find me. Salute Welsh. Hey, salute my brother King T. You already know King T where me and you at with it, my nigga. You already know where me and you at with it, bro. Salute. Big Dre.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, look, bro, them photos are they generated, man. That's not to insinuate that nobody did nothing illegal like that, man. Let me clear that up right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the topic we on, I'll go find some images and I'll make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So that guy in that picture that's not his dog, and it was just to insinuate. What I was trying to insinuate was it doesn't matter what the pedigree says when you're looking at the dog. But and I like how Big Hill and GB they broke it down for you like that could be a great dog. And they even changed my opinion. I was like, they said chime in the ride full of hookworms like that. So yeah, man, these photos are just to illustrate and give y'all something visual to look at while we talk about what we talk about, man. But thank you, Tony, for cleaning it up. I'm not about to incriminate nobody. I put no real picture like that on. You know what I'm saying? That's not our intention, man.
Hey. Oh no, Dre, you ain't got to explain because for real, I thought that's Lil Yachty. I was like, is that Lil Yachty right there? And the other nigga looked like Bud Crawford. The other nigga, I was like, Dre got the photos. That first nigga looked like, is that Bud? Young Bud? I don't know who that is. Hey, Young Bud, I don't know who that is, Dre, but they look familiar like shit. The people look familiar like shit that you putting up there. Hey, you good as shit on that AI. AI dangerous as shit. Just by you doing that showed me AI is dangerous shit. It's a danger, man. Danger.
They need to pay Big A and Dre more, man. They cinema and they digital team is amazing.
Yeah, they going in. They be going in. Hey, salute to y'all, man.
They need to pay Toyo more, man. Toyo, thank you for what you're doing, man. GB, well, thank you for coming through, man. Very enlightening.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You already know, bro. All the way 100. That's all it is. Hey, go ahead and wrap us up, though, bro. We good.
All right, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace.